Sing, sang, zoom, Benny touched the moon. Sing, sang, zoom, his button goes boom. Sing, sang, zoom, Benny wears a vest. Sing, sang, zoom, Benny is the best. Yeah. Hello everyone, I'm Alan Windram, the author of the picture book, One Button Benny. Get yourself nice and comfortable, sit down somewhere nice and cosy, because I'm going to read you the story of One Button Benny. Here we go. One Button Benny. Benny was different. Benny was special. Benny was a robot. Benny had a big bright red button in the middle of his tummy, and on the button written in big bold letters were the words, "Only press in an emergency." Benny had never pressed his button. He often wondered what would happen if he did. Benny had always known he wasn't like the other robots. They all had lots of buttons, and when they pressed them, they did wonderful things. Now look at all these robots, different robots pressing their buttons. And as one of them presses his button and music comes out. Is that good for a party? Yeah. Does anybody like parties? I love parties. And one of the robots is blowing bubbles when he presses his button. Bubbles are good for a party too. And somebody else has got a flashing light that goes on. And another robot's flying. But can anybody see Benny in the picture? Can you see Benny? That's right. There's Benny up in the window. I wonder, why is Benny hiding? Why is he at the window? Let's see if we can find out. The other robots used to tease Benny, saying, "Here comes One Button Benny. Come on, Benny, press your button. Let's see what it does." "I bet it doesn't do anything. Does it even work?" And it didn't help that Benny's mum made him wear a vest when it got cold outside. Every time the other robots pressed their buttons, he would show off, saying, "Look at what I can do, Benny. I bet you can't do this." Poor Benny's getting a bit teased. Is it nice to be teased? No, it's not nice to be teased. Here's a good picture. Benny often wished there was an emergency so he could press his big, bright red button. And here's Benny and his mum, and things are happening, and Benny's saying, "Mum, can I press my button?" And Mum says, "No, Benny, it's not an emergency. You can't press your button." See, things are happening. Benny's asking, "Is this an emergency? What's happened there?" "That's right, the vase is broken." Or, "What about this? Look at that one. The television's blown up. Is that an emergency? No, Mum says, you can just go and read a book. Oh, this is a tricky one. There's no biscuits left in the biscuit jar. Is that an emergency? Oh. Mum says, just have a banana, Benny. And look at Benny's pussycat, Sparky, is running away with his vest. It's all coming undone. Oh. But Mum said, no, it's not an emergency. You can't press your button. One morning, Benny woke up. It looked just like any other morning. He had his breakfast, brushed his teeth, looked in the mirror at his big bright red button and wondered what would happen if he pressed it. But this morning, there was something different. There was something wrong. Can you see what's wrong? That's right, there's an alien at the window. Outside in the street, everyone was zipping and zooming around in a panic, shouting, "Oh dear, what will we do? The collectors are here! The collectors are here!" Benny had heard stories about the collectors, scary stories that kept him awake at night and made him hide under his blanket. The collectors were small, hairy, scary aliens with green bottoms who travelled through space looking for bright, shiny metal. They would gather it all up, throw it into their gigantic crushing machine and turn it into teapots. The collectors had arrived in the night when everyone was sleeping and taken over Benny's planet. All of the robots were crying as the collectors took them down the main street towards the spaceship and the gigantic crushing machine. "Help! We're all going to be crushed and turned into teapots!" Oh dear. Benny looked at his mum and said, "Mum, I don't want to be a teapot. What are we going to do? Is this an emergency?" Do you think this is an emergency? That's right. Yes, Benny, this is an emergency. Quick, press your button. You're the only one who can save us now, said his mum. So Benny placed his finger over the big red button on his tummy, closed his eyes and pressed his button. Oh! But nothing happened. Then, all of a sudden, there was a zing, a zang, and a very loud, can you all see boom, really loud? 1, 2, 3, boom! Benny went zooming into the sky, faster than the fastest rocket, flying higher and higher up into space. He pressed his button again and bright blue laser beams came shooting out of his fingers and from the toes of his boots, zapping the collectors from behind, turning their bottoms bright red. Benny pressed his button a third time and a brilliant flash of light stretched across the whole sky. It confused the collectors so much that they all ran around bumping into each other. They were so scared of Benny and what he could do that they ran as fast as they could into their spaceship and flew away, never to return. All of the robots just stood and stared at Benny in amazement. Then together they started jumping up and down, smiling and cheering and singing, zing, zang, zoom. Benny touched the moon. Zing, zang, zoom. His button goes boom. Zing, zang, zoom. Benny wears a vest. Zing, zang, zoom. Benny is the best. Everyone lifted Benny up on their shoulders as they sang and danced all through the town. Later that night, Benny was still amazed at what had happened when he pressed his big, bright red button. And as his mum was tucking him up in bed, Benny asked her, "Do you think I'll ever get to press my button again?" And Mum said, "I hope that you never have to, Benny, but somehow I think you will." With that, she gave Benny a good night kiss, turned out the light, and before you could say zing zang zoom, Benny was fast asleep. The end.
مرحبا، سنتحدث اليوم عن قصة جميلة جدا عن بني ذو الزر الواحد. تعالوا معا لنتعرف من هو بني. بني كان مختلفا، بني كان مميزا، بني كان طفلا آليا. بني كان يملك زرا أحمر لامعا في منتصف بطنه، وعلى الزر كتبت بأحرف كبيرة وسميكة هذه الكلمات: اضغط فقط في حالة الطوارئ. بني لم يضغط على زره من قبل، ولطالما تساءل عما سيحدث إذا هو ضغط عليه. كان بني يعلم أنه لم يكن مثل الآليين الآخرين، فكلهم كانوا يملكون أزرارا كثيرة، وعندما كانوا يضغطون عليها كانت تحدث أشياء مدهشة. كان الآليون الآخرون يضايقون بني قائلين: ها قد أتى بني ذو الزر الواحد، هيا يا بني اضغط على زرك، دعنا نرى ما سيفعل. أجزم أنه لن يفعل شيئا، هل يعمل هذا الزر من الأساس؟ لم يساعد بني أن والدته جعلته يرتدي سترة عندما يصبح الجو باردا في الخارج. في كل مرة كان الآليون يضغطون على أزرارهم، كانوا يتباهون ويقولون: انظر ما يمكننا فعله يا بني. أجزم أنه لا يمكنك فعل هذا. لطالما تمنى بني أن تحدث حالة طوارئ حتى يتسنى له أن يضغط على زره الأحمر الكبير. هل هذه حالة طوارئ أو هذه؟ ماذا عن هذه؟ هل يمكنني أن أضغط على زري؟ استيقظ بني في صباح أحد الأيام، كان يبدو صباحا عاديا كأي صباح آخر. تناول إفطاره وفرش أسنانه ونظر إلى زره الأحمر اللامع الكبير في المرآة، وتساءل عما سيحدث لو ضغط عليه. لكن هذا الصباح كان مختلفا، كان هنالك خطب ما. الجميع في الخارج كانوا يركضون هنا وهناك في الشارع ويطيرون في هلع ويصرخون: الجامعون هنا، الجامعون هنا، يا إلهي ماذا سنفعل؟ كان بني قد سمع حكايات عن الجامعين، حكايات مخيفة كانت تبقيه مستيقظا في الليل وتجعله يختبئ تحت اللحاف. كان الجامعون مخلوقات فضائية صغيرة مكسوة بالشعر، مخيفة بمؤخرات خضراء، يسافرون عبر الفضاء بحثا عن المعادن الناصعة اللامعة، يجمعونها كلها ويلقون بها في آلتهم الضخمة الساحقة التي تضغطها ثم تحولها إلى أباريق شاي. وصل الجامعون في الليل بينما كان الجميع نائما، وسيطروا على كوكب بني. كان الآليين كلهم يبكون بينما كان الجامعون يأخذونهم نحو الشارع الرئيسي إلى المركبة الفضائية والآلة الساحقة الضخمة. ساعدونا، ساعدونا، سنسحق جميعا ونتحول إلى أباريق شاي. نظر بني إلى والدته وقال: أمي، لا أريد أن أصبح إبريق شاي، ماذا سنفعل؟ هل هذه حالة طارئة؟ نعم بني، هذه حالة طارئة. بسرعة اضغط على زرك، أنت الوحيد الذي بإمكانه أن ينقذنا الآن. وضع بني إصبعه على الزر الأحمر الكبير على بطنه وأغمض عينيه، ثم ضغط على الزر، ولكن لم يحدث شيء. ثم فجأة صدرت منه أصوات، ثم صوت عال جدا: بوم. أطلق بني نحو السماء أسرع من أسرع صاروخ، طائرا إلى فوق، إلى الأعلى، إلى الفضاء. ضغط على زره مجددا، فخرج من أصابع يديه ضوء أزرق لامع، ومن أصابع قدميه وحذائه أيضا، ضاربا الجامعين في ظهورهم حتى تحولت مؤخراتهم إلى اللون الأحمر المتوهج. ضغط بني على زره للمرة الثالثة، فصدر ضوء مشع رهيب امتد ليملأ كل السماء، والضوء الرهيب جعل الجامعين يضطربون بشدة لدرجة أنهم كانوا يركضون ويصطدمون ببعض. ارتعب الجامعون من بني وما يمكنه أن يفعل، فركضوا بأسرع ما يمكنهم نحو مركبتهم الفضائية وطاروا بعيدا على ألا يعودوا أبدا. وقف كل الآليين ونظروا إلى بني بدهشة عارمة، ثم أخذوا يقفزون عاليا وهم يبتسمون ويهتفون ويغنون: زينغ زينغ زوم، بني لامس النجوم، زينغ زينغ زوم، زره يقول بوم. هيا غنوا معي مرة أخرى، نغني معا: زينغ زينغ زوم، بني لامس النجوم، زينغ زينغ زوم، زره يقول بوم. رفع الجميع بني على أكتافهم وهم يغنون ويرقصون في المدينة: زينغ زينغ زوم، بني يرتدي سرة، زينغ زينغ زوم، زر بني روعة. لاحقا في تلك الليلة كان بني ما يزال مندهشا مما حدث بعد أن ضغط على زره الأحمر الكبير اللامع. وبينما كانت والدته تضعه في سريره سألها: هل تعتقدين أنه سيسمح لي مرة أخرى أن أضغط على هذا الزر؟ أتمنى ألا تحتاج إلى ذلك أبدا يا بني، ولكنني أعتقد أنك ستفعل في يوم من الأيام. ثم قبلته قبلة المساء وأطفأت الضوء، وقبل أن تنتهي من قول زينغ زانغ زوم كان بني قد غرق في النوم.
Time to do some robot dancing. So get up off of your floor or chair and stand on your feet. And I'm going to show you the actions to robot dancing. Right, first of all, we're going to do some stretching and things. Okay, once the music comes on. And then we've got to jump high. So jump as high as you can. And then down low, down low. Then we turn around. And away you go. Now, when I say away you go, that means you can dance however you want. Round the room, jump up and down. Okay, so away you go. Woo! Brilliant. So that's jump high, down low, turn around, and away you go. Then robot dancing. So let's see your best robot dances. Come on, show me them. All the big people too, adults, come on, get up and get some exercise. Right, robot dancing. Okay, that's great. Right, I'm going to put the music on. So, we're going to do some robot dancing now. Okay, let's hope I can get the music on. 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Have a look at the books up there just now. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I'm just right here. I'm pressing the buttons. Oh no, I've got the wrong buttons. Hold on, hold on. We're going to get it, we're going to get it. Here we go. Robot dancing. Let's see if we can just get it to come on through the stereo. you hear that? Right, we're doing some stretching. Stretch up high, wiggle those fingers really up high. Out wide, wiggle those fingers. That's right, give everything a good stretch. Right, here we go, jump high. 1, 2, 3, jump high. Down low, turn around. Away you go, woo. Jump high. Down low, turn around. Away you go, robot dancing.
Robot dancing.
That's it, dance like a robot.
Robot dancing.
Brilliant.
Robot dancing.
Come on, adults, get up
Robot
to.
dancing.
Right, this time we've got to stretch our legs. So stand on one leg. Oh, you can see my one leg. And the other one. Oh, don't fall over. Right, now give everything a shake. Ooh. Give your bottom a shake. Ooh. Turn around, give everything a shake. Here we go. Right, jump high. 1, 2, 3. Jump high. Down low. Turn around. Away you go. Woo. Jump high. Down low. Turn around.
Just let go.
Hey, robot dancing.
Robot dancing.
Going this way then.
Robot
this way.
dancing.
Dance like a robot.
Robot dancing.
Ooh.
Robot dancing.
Great, amazing. Jump high. Down low. Turn around.
Away.
Where you go?
Jump high. Down low.
Turn around. Just let go.
Robot dancing. Robot dancing.
That's it. Dance like a robot.
Robot dancing.
Let's stand up here. Going down the stairs. Coming back up the stairs. Right, last bit stretching. Stretch up high. Wiggle those fingers. Down low. Brilliant. Give yourselves a big clap.